Tonight, we investigate an object so massive that it forces astrophysics to question its own foundations. A black hole containing 66 billion times the mass of our Sun. According to our models, it should not exist. According to our observations, it does. This is Ton 618.
There exists a black hole so massive it should not exist. 66 billion solar masses, a gravitational singularity that violates the upper limits imposed by the mathematics of spacetime. Einstein's field equations, precise, elegant, tested across a century of cosmic observation, fracture when forced to accommodate this object. The question is not how large it has become. The question is why the universe permitted it to form at all. 1979. The Tonantzintla Observatory in Mexico detected an exceptionally bright quasar in the constellation Canes Venatici, unremarkable at first. Another luminous point in the deep sky. Then the spectroscopic analysis arrived. The redshift placed it 10.4 billion light-years distant. The luminosity calculations revealed something feeding at the center. Something incomprehensibly vast. They designated it Ton 618. They did not yet comprehend what they had found. Sagittarius A star, the supermassive black hole at the center of the Milky Way, contains 4 million solar masses. M87 star, famous for its direct image, holds 6.5 billion. Ton 618 dwarfs them both. 66 billion solar masses, 10 times the mass of M87 star, 16,500 times the mass of our galactic core. And this is not a difference in category. This is a violation of cosmic precedent. Black holes grow by consuming matter, gas, dust, stars, entire galaxies when circumstances align. The rate of consumption is governed by physics. Radiation pressure from infalling matter limits how quickly mass can be added. Even under ideal conditions, an endless supply of material, perfect accretion geometry, there exists a maximum growth rate. Ton 618 exceeds that maximum by orders of magnitude. The feeding required to build this mass is physically forbidden. The universe is 13.8 billion years old. Ton 618 already existed when the cosmos was 800 million years old. That leaves insufficient time for conventional growth. Even if a massive seed black hole formed in the first generation of stars, even if it fed continuously without pause at the theoretical maximum, it could not reach 66 billion solar masses within the available timeline. The math does not close. The Eddington Limit defines the maximum luminosity an accreting object can produce before radiation pressure halts infall. Matter spiraling toward a black hole heats to millions of degrees, emitting fierce radiation. That radiation pushes outward against incoming material. Balance is reached. Feeding slows, growth plateaus. Ton 618 consumed mass far beyond this threshold. Either the Eddington Limit does not apply universally, or the conditions surrounding this object defied known physics entirely. To sustain the growth rate necessary for Ton 618's formation, the black hole would have needed to consume approximately 1 solar mass per day, every single day, for hundreds of millions of years, without interruption. That is not feeding. That is cosmic annihilation. An entire star, vaporized, compressed beyond atomic structure, added to the singularity every 24 hours. The fuel requirements alone exceed the available material in most galactic environments. Quasars are the brightest sustained objects in the universe. The accretion disk surrounding Ton 618 radiates with the luminosity of 140 trillion suns. It outshines entire galaxy clusters. The energy output is so immense that if Ton 618 existed at the distance of Andromeda, 2.5 million light-years away, it would appear as bright as the sun in Earth's sky. That luminosity, sustained over epochs, reveals feeding on an apocalyptic scale. The event horizon, the boundary beyond which nothing escapes, scales with mass. TON 618's event horizon spans 1,300 astronomical units. That is 40 times the distance from the Sun to Neptune. Light takes more than 7 days to cross it. This is not a point in space. This is a wound carved through space-time itself, large enough to consume solar systems without disturbance. Gravity. This concentrated warps reality beyond recognition. The gravitational influence of TON 618 extends across millions of light years. Entire galaxies orbit in thrall to its pull. Stars that wander too near are stripped from their host systems and sent spiraling into the accretion disk. The tidal forces are so extreme that matter is torn apart at the molecular level before crossing the event horizon. This black hole does not merely inhabit a galaxy, it dominates, shapes, consumes. The region surrounding it is a gravitational empire. All supermassive black holes require a seed, a starting mass. Stellar mass black holes form when massive stars collapse, typically 10 to 100 solar masses. To grow from that seed to 66 billion solar masses within the available time requires impossible efficiency. Alternatively, TON 618 began with a much larger seed, but the formation mechanism for such seeds, primordial black holes, direct collapse objects, remains theoretical, unconfirmed. The origin remains unknown.
Tonight, we investigate an object so massive that it forces astrophysics to question its own foundations. A black hole containing 66 billion times the mass of our Sun. According to our models, it should not exist. According to our observations, it does. This is TON 618.
One hypothesis. In the earliest epochs, pristine gas clouds untouched by stellar fusion could collapse directly into black holes without forming stars first. These direct collapse black holes could seed at 100,000 solar masses or more, sufficient starting material to reach TON 618 scale. But the conditions required, specific cooling rates, absence of molecular hydrogen, precise density thresholds, are vanishingly rare. The probability does not favor existence, yet existence is confirmed. Another possibility. TON 618 is not the product of continuous feeding. It is the result of mergers, multiple supermassive black holes, each already enormous, colliding and coalescing over cosmic time. Gravitational wave observatories confirm such mergers occur, but the frequency required to build 66 billion solar masses challenges probability. The early universe would need to orchestrate collision after collision in rapid succession, coordination on a cosmic scale. Unlikely, not impossible. Black hole mergers require time. Two black holes must orbit, lose angular momentum through gravitational radiation, spiral inward over millions of years, then coalesce. To reach TON 618's mass through mergers alone demands dozens of collisions within the first billion years of cosmic history. The dynamical timescales do not permit it. Mergers proceed too slowly. The universe aged too quickly. Even this mechanism, invoked to solve the growth problem, collapses under temporal scrutiny. The large-scale structure of the universe resembles a web. Galaxies cluster along filaments of dark matter, separated by vast voids. TON 618 likely resides at the intersection of multiple filaments, a cosmic crossroads where matter flows converge. This geometry could funnel material into the black hole at enhanced rates, bypassing some limitations. But even the richest feeding environment cannot fully account for the observed mass. The web provides advantage, not explanation. TON 618 is observable only because it feeds actively. The accretion disk glows. Quieter, supermassive black holes, those not currently consuming material, remain invisible. We detect them only through gravitational influence on nearby stars. This raises a disturbing possibility. TON 618 is not unique. It is merely the brightest example. Dozens of comparably massive black holes may exist in the unobserved darkness, silent and hidden, waiting to be found. Statistical surveys of the distant universe reveal the abundance of quasars at different epochs. TON 618 sits at the extreme tail of the mass distribution. Objects this massive should be vanishingly rare, yet multiple ultramassive black holes have now been detected in the early universe. Each one defies formation models. The population exceeds theoretical predictions. Either our models are incomplete, or the early universe operated under physics we have not yet identified. Einstein's field equations describe how mass warps spacetime. They predict black holes, define event horizons, govern gravitational dynamics across cosmic scales, but they impose limits. Maximum spin rates, stability thresholds, growth constraints derived from thermodynamics and radiation physics. TON 618 violates these derived limits. The equations themselves remain valid, but the universe has found a pathway through parameter space our models did not anticipate, a loophole written in gravity. Why did the universe permit TON 618 to form? The answer is not comfortable. Our models are incomplete. The early universe harbored conditions, primordial density fluctuations, exotic matter distributions, accelerated accretion mechanisms that current theory does not capture. TON 618 is not an error. It is evidence, a beacon revealing where our mathematics end and cosmic truth continues. Subscribe. The universe builds what our equations cannot yet contain.
TON 618 is not a failure of the universe. It is a failure of our understanding. Somewhere between theory and observation, reality chose a path we have not yet discovered. If you wish to follow the evidence beyond the limits of our equations, subscribe to the Observatory. The universe still has larger mysteries waiting in the dark.